Everyone, welcome to you all in online learning. Due to the pandemic situations, we are learning through the Google Classroom. This is the first introductory lecture to you people. Uh, Today, I am delivering the subject is that human resource management to you. In that subject, there are four units. The first unit is Introduction of Human Resource Management. In that unit, we are learning what is meant by human resource management, objectives of human resource management, and different functions of human resource management, and importance of human resource management, and also recent trends of human resource management. And unit number 2 is human resource acquisitions and training. In that, we are learning the concept of HRP, recruitment, selection, training. In that HRP, we are understand what is meant by HRP, objectives of HRP, and process of HRP. What is meant by HRP? Human resource planning. It is nothing but to understand current and future ratio of employee. Next, recruitment. In the recruitment, we are understand what is meant by recruitment, sources of recruitment. Recruitment means, in short, we are searching a prospective employee for the organization, and for that we are doing a recruitment. For that we are using internal and external sources. Next, selection. In that selection, this is a procedure of selection of employee of right place at a right time at a right work. And we are also focused on the one method is that scientific selection procedure. And next point into the second unit is training. You, as you know, all the students, what is meant by training? In simple language, I tell you, training is nothing but imparting a skill, knowledge to the employee. In that training, we understand the concept of training, objectives of training, and methods of employee training. Let's we see the unit number 3, human resource remuneration and performance appraisal. In that unit, we are learning the major two concept is human resource remunerations. In that concept, we are understand the concept of human resource remunerations, methods of remuneration. In that, we are learning time, peace, wage method, and incentives plan, and fringe benefits. In that, we are understand, in short, remuneration means what? In exchange of work, we are paying to the employee money, wage, salary is called remuneration. Uh, in that, we are heard a new two words, incentive plan and fringe benefits. Incentive plan means what? The motivational tool or a technique for the employee for achieving extra profit, or a motivation to the employee to complete their task in time. This is called incentive plans. And fringe benefits. Fringe benefits nothing but extra benefit to the employee, means there are number of managers, workers, employee are included into the organizations, and we are paying to him more than salary, means give a four-wheeler or a different facilities to the employee is called fringe benefits. Let's we highlight on the other concept is performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is nothing but evaluation of employees workouts. In that, we understand the meaning, importance of performance appraisal, and methods of performance appraisal. In the methods of performance appraisal, we are learning a traditional methods and modern methods. Let's we focus on the last unit is that international HRM. Through three units, we are understand all the concept of human resource management of our India or our own country. If we want to go for other country, we have to learn the concept of international HRM. In that, we are learning meaning of international HRM and importance of international HRM. And the second point is that for comparison of domestic HRM and international HRM, which HR policies for the domestic and which HR policy for the internationals. According to that, we are making a comparison and explanatory form we are all this taking the next lecture. And the third one is that challenge in international HRM. Which challenges are occur for facing international HRM means what? uh, while our employee ex-employee are sending to the other country is UK, US, their policies are different, and how he face these challenges, and which different terms are there. We are all the challenges are learning through the international HRM. And the most and new concept for you in that same unit is that repatriation and expatriations. First, we see what is repatriation and expatriation. In short, I am explaining you. Repatriation means what? Ex-employee I am sending out of country. He is completing his task or her task in that country, and he want to be settled return in own country. At that moment we required a number of procedure to settle him in own country is called repatriation. And expatriation, for completing our task we are sending employee into the international assignments is called expatriation. These two concepts are important into the international HRM. This way today we are take a overview of human resource management according to our curriculum, and all explanation of each and every concept will cover in next lecture. Thank you and enjoy the Google Classroom. Okay, bye.